All right, guys, thank you so much for turning to this important video. They just stole the elections. I'm talking about President Trump, and it's a very important breaking story by Pacman. First of all, take a look at this important video, guys.
I can't believe that I have to start with this today, but Donald Trump and Republicans may have just stolen the election. And Trump's henchman in this entire thing is the Supreme Court of the United States, one of the most radical right-wing Supreme Courts that we have had in a very long time. For
Okay.
more election coverage, by the way, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. We see which videos the likes and subscribes come from, and that tells us, yes, cover these issues of elections more. We used to have this thing called the Voting Rights Act. The Supreme Court just gutted it in a 6-3 ruling. The right-wing majority of the Supreme Court said no. And what they did is they struck down a majority black district in Louisiana. Now, you might say, all right, well, they struck down one district. What's the big deal? Why does this mean now they get to or potentially will be able to steal elections? Well, it's not quite just one district. The Supreme Court's decisions are precedent setters. Now that the Supreme Court has said that district in Louisiana is relying too heavily on race, there is the possibility of unwinding a whole bunch of other districts. Now, when we talk about stealing an election, you're right to think about the election that is just 6 months away. And this decision may well impact the midterm elections that are just 6 months away.
But I can tell you the current situation, the real-time situation of the people, they are disapproving the policies of President Trump, the war policy, the economy is going bad. More than 50% people think the economy is going bad. It was a poll that was showed on Fox News, and Trump is already claiming we are going to lose midterms, and he is going to normalize it. He is telling even before the results are announced. He used to say that the governing party, the ruling party, mostly loses the midterms. It's the history. So he is normalizing it. But the people, by the way, what are your plans about midterms? Let me know in the comment section.
But in fact, this is probably going to have an even bigger impact in 2028 because a lot of the filing deadlines have already passed this year. So that remains to be seen. Which election will it impact more? What is critical to understand here is that the Voting Rights Act was a major accomplishment in the United States in increasing ballot access to Black Americans and also in cutting down on overt racial discrimination that was taking place prior to the Voting Rights Act. And the Supreme Court has just come in and they have blown that away. They have completely destroyed that. And case in point, you might say, well, David, maybe you're just speculating. Maybe you're being hyperbolic and saying Republicans are going to do something. They're not really going. Well, within an hour of this Supreme Court decision, the Florida House of Representatives passed a new, insane, gerrymandered map, which is the DeSantis plan, DeSanctimonious, and has been for a very long time. This new Florida map could give Republicans 4 more congressional seats in 2026. 4 more seats. Remember, It is a razor thin margin right now for Republicans in the House of Representatives. And so what we need to do now, I'm going to sort of skip to the answer because there's understandable panic and despondency. Now, what do? We need to redraw all the damn maps. What was done in California, what was done in Virginia, and just a couple of other places. We have to do it everywhere. I'm not the only one who had this idea. Congresswoman AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, saying the exact same thing. If this is what they're going to do, then we need to redraw the maps.
We have to all abide by the same rules. And so if Republicans are going to redraw North Carolina, if they're going to redraw Texas, if they're going to redraw and gerrymander every one of their states, then unfortunately, we have to provide balance to that until we get to the day where we can all finally agree to put this behind us and pass nonpartisan gerrymandering federally.
This is a key point, okay? we on the left, for the most part, I guess I know I agree with this, and clearly AOC agrees with it, and I know many in my audience do. We recognize that this entire district drawing game is a race to the bottom. It's a black hole. We are not going to, over the long term, improve the country big picture in a steady and robust way by having to go back and forth with these redistricting games. It's just not. And we have solutions. There's a number of different solutions. At this point, we could use technology to redraw maps in a fair way and to take the drawing of the districts off the table. That we know that we have the ability to do that. There are other ideas. For example, nonpartisan redistricting commissions that might have 6 people, 3 Democrats, 3 Republicans. They've got to all get on the same page, or at least a majority, which means you need to have some bipartisanship about how these districts are going to be drawn. The idea of just whichever party is in power draws the districts in a completely whacked out way whenever they have an opportunity is not a long-term sustainable solution for increasing overall ballot access and fairness. Now, remember, Republicans don't want to increase overall ballot access and fairness. They're not going to be able to win elections with policies like, I will lower your gas prices, except they hit another new record today, which we will get to. They're not going to win that way. You're not going to convince people your policies are good. So Republicans don't want to win by increasing ballot access and having elections reflect the will of the people.
Yeah, they are actually failing. They are failed. President Trump promised so much during election campaign in a previous election, and he promised that I will decrease the prices of groceries, gasoline, I will boom the economy. But now he started a war, and after the war, people are facing spike in gasoline prices, people are facing inflation, people are facing difficulty in their daily life, and most of the people, more than 50% of people, they believe the economy is going bad. And 65% people also disapprove the war decision of President Trump. So now what are they going to say in election, in the midterm, that what we are going to provide you? So they are failed in their previous promises. So what are their other plans? I don't know.
They want to win by doing things like this. And for those saying, well, Democrats are doing the same thing. Yeah, Democrats really have no choice. Democrats have sponsored and voted for legislation to take this drawing of maps issue completely off the table. But the anti-democratic Republican Party wants to keep doing it. So what we must do is redraw every single map that we can in the immediate, eradicate the political power of the Republican Party. And by the way, let me briefly speak to my further left audience for a moment, the people to my left, the socialists, the communists. Okay, a lot of you might be saying, the Democratic Party is too far right. Why would I do anything to help the Democratic Party? Well, I want to speak directly to you. If you desire a real left in the United States, then help destroy the Republican Party. If you take the Republican Party out of contention and you leave the Democratic Party, all of a sudden that shifts the Overton window to the left and creates an opportunity for your true far left party. So even if you look at this and you go, Republicans, Democrats, they're all kind of doing the same thing with these maps. And well, if you want a real opportunity to go further left, then help eliminate the Republican Party. Because even if you say, this sucks, but I hate Democrats, you would benefit from helping to destroy the modern Republican Party.
Well, guys, this was an important video, and it was an important issue as well. People are saying, and I can literally see President Trump is unpopular right now in the whole United States of America. People are opposing Trump policies. People are facing difficulty in their daily life, and people are saying the economy is going bad. Even the poll was short on Fox News. So it's a reality. I cannot see Trump supporters on social media nowadays. They are during election campaign. I'm talking about previous election. Before that election, a few days back, there were a lot of Trump supporters on social media. The comment sections were full. But now, where are Trump supporters? I just want to know about your opinion. Are you satisfied with President Trump so far? Let me know in the comment section, guys. And have you voted for President Trump in a previous election? And what are your plans about the midterms? Are you going to vote for President Trump again? Are you satisfied with President Trump? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I'll bring more important videos for you. Please consider subscribing. When you click on the subscribe button, it actually means a lot to me. I really, enjoy your comments, and I really enjoy when you subscribe my video. It actually gives me a motivation to make another video. So I'll bring more important videos for you. Till then, please take care of yourself. Please take care of your health as well. It's really very important.